Anyways,
So this week
long
you got
story.
you're in the big house, right? So we'll do a quick little Washington Wednesday here, brought to you by Star Rental, since you've got the Huskies.
Yeah, I got Washington.
And
That's
the
right. Gosh,
Wolverines. What do you expect to see? Give me a little
Is
Husky
DeMond
insight.
Williams fast? Do you think he's fast?
Yeah, can he hit 22 miles an hour?
Yes, dude. It's short area quickness. He's like Kyler Murray light. I really like DeMond Williams. I really like him. I love Jonah Coleman, even though he didn't have a great game against Rutgers. I'm a huge fan of Denzel Boston. It worries me that Carver Willis is banged up, the left tackle, and specifically because Michigan moved this off the ball linebacker named Jayshon Barham to edge. And this is very similar to Penn State when they moved Abdul Carter from off the ball linebacker to edge. And then he became, a top 10 pick, top 5 pick, and a great pass rusher. And that's what Barham is. So that worries me a little bit. That's a matchup. If I'm a Husky fan, I would be very keyed in on, this Maximus McCree against Jayshon Barham. That's something that worries me a little bit. But then, defensively, I look at this defense for Washington, and they're pretty good. Ryan has done a nice job. They're not, the best defense in the world, but they're giving up under 20 points right now. They mix up their coverages. They can play man. With Takario Davis on the field, they can certainly do a lot more things in coverage. I wish Zach Durfee was gonna play. I hope I'm not breaking news on that. Maybe I am. I don't know. I shouldn't say much. But here's the thing with Michigan. Michigan lost their identity against USC. They allowed them to run the football, which is a no-no. That's the first domino. And then they didn't start out running the football. And I feel like Washington is going to get, and Sharon Moore this week, he shows up with the, what was it, like the blue-collar jacket, the mechanic's jacket, the bowling patch on it. He's got his name. I think that Washington better buckle up and realize, like, you're going to get an old school, physical
50 times
approach.
Yep.
Yeah, I really believe that, Brock. Those. You can. When you hear a coach talk about things like that, you're like, I know exactly what they're going to do. And so they're going to lean in and see if Washington is physical enough to stop them.
What a stage for DeMond. Obviously Underwood, the Michigan kid, the true freshman, all the hype, all the height, all the weight, all the arm talent, blah, blah, blah. And DeMond's starting to make his mark. But, man, is Saturday one heck of an opportunity for him. He goes in there and beats them. He goes around, runs around, and 300 yards of total offense or whatever it's going to take, and he's the difference maker, and he's the star that Jed Fish thinks he is. This is a Saturday that DeMond can turn a lot of national heads.